Hi! Welcome to a new episode of La Oficina de Juegos.
Today we are going to do the review of Final Challenge. This is a party game with a lot of challenges. It's a fun game and this game brings a lot of laughs to the table.
Final Challenge is a game designed by Kerber Games. Kerber Games is a company based on Serbia. They are a little bit crazy because when you play this game you realize that they have to be crazy to create this, because the challenges are like they have a wide variety of challenges. So you need to act like a soldier, you have to be like a ghost trying to levitate, you have to be like a crazy clown. I mean, anything that you can imagine, you have to do it in this game. The team of Kerber Games is composed by 4 people. I'm gonna read them because I don't want to leave anyone behind. So they have Dusan, who is the fantasy chronicler, Violeta, who is the digital prophet, Darko, the multitasking Padawan, and David, who is the visual arts alchemist. So with these titles, you can see and guess how it's going to be Final Challenge. Talking about Final Challenge, well, this game is around 30 minutes each game. Could be a little bit longer depending on the number of players. Is from 3 to 6 players, and is for more than, is like for plus 18 of course, because some of the challenges are a little bit like very hot, very difficult, so it's better that you play with plus 18 players.
About the design of the game, this game is so colorful, like you can see at the box. The game has 5 colors and everything is in these 5 colors. In the cards you can see different pictures, and the art of every card is in that 5 colors. The illustration and the art of the game is abstract. For example, in this card, you can see like a robot or something, but this is a zombie. And this card says, "Zombie apocalypse has just started and people around you are transforming. In order to survive, you must find your way out of the room while impersonating a zombie." The cards talk about a story behind the challenge, and that's really good about the design of this game.
Well, talking about the mechanics of Final Challenge, what is it about? So this is a party game, as Jenny told you, and what you have to do is every turn you take one card from the pile and you have to do the action, do the challenge that each card gives to you, and if you do it well, everybody agrees that you have completed this challenge, then you can lock that card in your table. After you get your 5 cards, so golden one, red one, violet one, blue one, and green one, then you can perform the final challenge. How do you do that? Well, you can see that in this side of the card you have the challenge and the image, as Jenny was showing you, but in this part, like the other way, you can see a small phrase or even just a word that will give you the final challenge. So for example, the green one will give you like a manner, like while taking a selfie, could be like a verb or something like that. The red one will give you a character, so for example a wizard, so you can start to see what do you have to do. So a wizard while taking a selfie could be an anxious wizard, have to kiss someone while taking a selfie. So this kind of final challenge is like very crazy, could be like a real challenge if you're not very comfortable with what you have to do. For example, I remember that I had to be a princess in one of the challenges, but you have to do what you have to do, right? Everything for the win. What else do you have in the game? Well, after you completed 2 final challenges, you are the king of the table and the winner of the game. What else can you use to like beat this game and beat all your friends? Well, you can give them cards, like attack them with the challenges in order to make them and force them to do it. If not, they will lose the card. You can also get some active abilities and passive abilities. The passive abilities will help you like through all the game, and the active abilities are things that you will only use once but are very helpful. For example, make somebody laugh or make somebody applaud some other player, and if you make them do that, then you can steal one card from them. So this is a very important thing to keep in mind while you're playing the game.
For example, in our last playthrough, I remember one of our friends had to impersonate a soldier and he did very well. So one of the players says another one that applaud him and he applaud him, and surprise, that's his active ability, so he stole one of his cards.
Well, something that we think could be improved about the game, we actually like it a lot, we think there are a lot of possibilities. Every time you play with somebody is very different, but we would like those active and passive abilities to be maybe like more active abilities. Why? Because when you play this game like 4 or 5 times, you already know the active abilities and you will not fall for that kind of threats, right? So you will not applaud, you will not, drink something, you will not, you will not fall for that active ability. So maybe if there are more active abilities, well then you can fall easily, and when you play with some players that have already played the game, they will still fall for that active ability. That is the only thing that we think could be improved.
Finally, we want to point out 3 things about this game. First one, this is a simple game and is easy to learn. If you have a game night with a lot of friends, this is your game.
Second one, this game, as the creators told us, have more than 76 million possible combinations of the final challenge. So the replayability of the game is very, very good. Every time you play, you're going to get a different final challenge. You will have to impersonate a werewolf, a ghost, a wizard. Every time it's going to be different. You will have different emotions. So the replayability is definitely a must in this game.
And third one, this game is so funny. This game has hilarious challenges, and we already played this game with a lot of friends, and everyone loved this game because it brings a lot of fun to the game night and a lot of laughs, and everyone enjoys with this game.
Well, this was our review of Final Challenge. We hope you like it. If you want to see more unboxing, more reviews about board games and games in general, don't forget to subscribe, and see you in our next video. Bye!